aboard Carnival Cruise Line, the most popular cruise line in the world. We take this safety briefing very seriously, as your safety and the safety of our crew members is our #1 priority. This video will help familiarize yourself with the safety procedures on board this ship and explain Carnival's ongoing commitment to safety. Welcome, and we're thrilled you've decided to cruise with us. Welcome aboard your Carnival Cruise Line fun ship. Shortly, we'll make our way to our next port of call, but before we set sail, we would like to give you a quick safety briefing. Since not all ships and safety procedures are the same, even if you've sailed with us previously, we ask that you please pay attention to this important video. Inside your stateroom, along corridors and stairways, you will find safety signs that will help familiarize yourself with the ship's layout. Emergency procedures, location of muster stations, and the available routes from your stateroom to your designated muster station. Please take a moment to read the emergency instruction notice located behind your stateroom door. All hallways and routes are equipped with low-level lighting, which will guide you to the nearest escape route in case of an emergency. You've been assigned a muster station. The letter of your muster station is printed on the lower left corner of your sail and sign card, on your life jacket, and on the sign on the back of your stateroom door. Please become familiar with the location of your designated muster station and how best to get there. Life jackets are stored in your stateroom. Please make sure that you have sufficient life jackets for the number of guests in your stateroom. If you do not have enough life jackets for all guests in your stateroom, please contact your stateroom steward. Instructions on how to correctly wear your life jacket are posted in your stateroom. If you're traveling with a child and you've not yet received a children's life jacket, please contact your stateroom steward. To wear your life jacket, just follow these easy steps. Place the life jacket over your head around your neck, with the reflective tape and letter of your muster station facing outward. Pass the strap around your back and secure the buckle to the front ring. Adjust to a snug fit by pulling the free end of the strap. Each life jacket has your muster station letter printed on the front, reflective tape, a whistle, and a saltwater activated light to attract attention. Please do not remove any of these items. Extra adult and child life jackets are stored and available at each muster station. Each stateroom is also equipped with a smoke detector, which, if activated, will make an audible sound alerting you to leave your stateroom immediately. In the event of an emergency, such as fire or injury requiring medical attention, please dial 911 from any ship phone or advise the nearest crew member. In the interest of the safety of everyone on board, guests should not tamper with any of the safety equipment, including hanging items from sprinkler heads. Safety equipment that has been tampered with may fail to operate correctly in an emergency. Tampering with safety equipment, including but not limited to life rings, fire extinguishers, and smoke detectors, is a serious violation and is strictly prohibited. Fire is especially dangerous at sea. For this reason, we ask that everyone adhere to the following safety rules. Never smoke in bed. Smoking is strictly prohibited in all guest staterooms and balconies in guests' corridors, ship's restaurants, food service areas, and elevators. Kindly refrain from throwing any item overboard, including cigarette butts and hot ashes, which can blow back into the ship and create a fire hazard. Please smoke only in designated smoking areas and properly extinguish smoking materials in ashtrays. Never leave smoking material unattended. Do not keep any personal belongings or towels on balconies when you are not in your stateroom or overnight. Do not use unauthorized heating appliances with electrical heating coils such as cup or mug warmers or clothes irons in the staterooms. Candles or other open flame items are strictly prohibited. On board every vessel, there are specially trained fire squads whose duty is to prevent and quickly extinguish a fire. For our youngest guests, Carnival has created a procedure to ensure their safety. All children are required to wear a special wristband identifying their muster station. Carnival has created a special needs team to assist those guests who may need help in getting to their muster stations. If you or anyone sailing with you is in need of special assistance, please let your stateroom steward know, and they will notify our special needs team. During safety briefing and in case of emergency, do not use elevators. Crew members will be stationed along the evacuation routes to assist and direct you to your muster station. These crew members are easily identified by specific colored hats, and they are positioned along hallways and stairwells. For today's safety briefing, you do not need to bring your life jacket with you. You may proceed directly to your muster station, and there is no need to return to your stateroom. Please be advised that the use of cell phones, smoking, drinking, or eating during the safety briefing is strictly prohibited. In the unlikely event of an emergency, a crew alert announcement will be broadcast, supplemented by a dedicated signal. The meaning of this announcement is to alert team members with emergency duty to proceed to their emergency stations and be prepared for the general emergency alarm that could follow. The general emergency alarm consists of 7 short blasts followed by 1 long blast on the ship's whistle, supplemented by the same signal over the loudspeakers. If you hear this signal and are nearby your stateroom, please return to your stateroom, collect your life jacket, and take it with you to your muster station. If you are not near your stateroom when the emergency alarms sound, proceed directly to your muster station where you will be provided with a life jacket. Personnel in the muster station will instruct you on how to put on your life jacket. Remember to bring any essential medications you may need and your passport. If you could not retrieve your essential medications, please inform the personnel in your muster station and someone will attend you accordingly. If your child is participating in a Camp Carnival activity when the emergency arises, first go to your stateroom, collect your and your children's life jacket, and proceed to your muster station. The youth staff will escort the children to their assigned muster station where they will meet their parents. For this reason, it is important that your child wear the wristband provided to you at all times. In the unlikely event the abandoned ship order is given by the master, the lifeboats, the life rafts, and the MES will be prepared at the embarkation station. Be assured families traveling together will not be separated. No suitcases, bags, or luggage of any kind can be taken to the muster stations or lifeboats. A qualified seaman is legally in command of each lifeboat and life raft, and you must follow the instructions at all times. All lifeboats and life rafts are provided with an adequate supply of water, food, and first aid equipment, as well as other emergency fittings and equipment necessary for the proper handling of the boat. The lifeboats and life rafts are constructed with built-in buoyancy in such a way as to be unsinkable, even when flooded. We at Carnival Cruise Line are completely committed to the safety of our guests and crew and to preserving the environment. Our goal is to be the industry leader in these endeavors. We take this opportunity to remind you that the discharge of garbage into the sea is prohibited, with the exception of specific items under certain conditions allowed by international and domestic law. All garbage must be disposed in the appropriate bins provided on board. Violations of these requirements may result in penalties. Ladies and gentlemen, should there be a need to evacuate the ship, you will be guided by the guest muster station checker personnel from the muster station you are currently in to your embarkation station where you'll be helped to board the lifeboats and life rafts. The embarkation station for all lifeboats and life rafts is located on Deck 3. Muster Station A. Guest assigned to Muster Station A. Your muster station will be located on Deck 3, starboard side forward. You will be guided by the guest muster station checker personnel to your assigned lifeboat on the starboard side of the ship on Deck 3, to lifeboats 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and 11, and life rafts 1, 3, and 5. Muster Station B. Guest assigned to Muster Station B. Your muster station will be located on Deck 3, port side forward. You will be guided by the guest muster station checker personnel to your assigned lifeboat on the port side of the ship on Deck 3, to lifeboats 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12, and life rafts 2, 4, and 6. Muster Station C. Guest assigned to Muster Station C. Your muster station will be located on Deck 3, starboard side, midship. You will be guided by the guest muster station checker personnel to your assigned lifeboat on the starboard side of the ship on Deck 3, to lifeboats 15, 17, and 19. Muster Station D. Guest assigned to Muster Station D. Your muster station will be located on Deck 3, port side, midship. You will be guided by the guest muster station checker personnel to your assigned lifeboat on the port side of the ship on Deck 3, to lifeboats 14, 16, and 18. Evacuation personnel will be stationed in all areas of the ship for your assistance. Thank you very much for your attention, and please wait for further instruction. Thank you for your attention, and thank you for choosing Carnival Cruise Line for your vacation. Enjoy your cruise, and bon